Hey, you amazing people. Welcome to the Wealth of Health. I hope you're at a state of peace this week. I hope you're feeling great. I hope you're feeling amazing. I hope you're feeling blessed because you are blessed every moment of the day, okay? But anyways, I want to talk about the subject of self-awareness today. Like I said, I usually go off the vibe I'm feeling of the week. And I feel like self-awareness is an important subject that we need, or important skill that we need for the rest of our lives and many aspects of our lives. So today I want to talk about the subject of being self-aware in our minds, self-aware in our actions, and self-aware in the relationships that we have with others. And there's a bee and it flew away. Okay. Sorry guys. But I want to talk about being self-aware with your mind, your actions, and relationships with others. So on my journey from healing with anxiety, I had to learn how to be self-aware in my mind. And when I was mentally distraught and not my highest self with dealing with anxiety, I realized that my mind was always left field and I was not controlling my mind. I was not aware of the thoughts that I was having. And it's so easy for our minds to go left field. Like, it's really more challenging to be in the present moment. And so how I became self-aware with my mind is sitting down, or not necessarily throughout my day, I'm always trying to be aware of my thoughts. But usually I still take time to sit down, even after a long day, to observe the thoughts that I'm having before I go to sleep. And when I do that, I notice if they're negative or if they're positive, and just be aware of that, or the things that happen in my day, good or bad. But also throughout the day, when I realize that I'm not being in the present moment, I always bring myself back to my blessings. That's what gets me back in the present moment. And I know I say this in all my videos, but this is what works for me. I list all the blessings that I have, that I'm healthy, mind, body, and spirit. I'm healthy, and I have feet, and I have legs, and just like I said, listing all my blessings, or the beauty of the world, the beautiful water, the beautiful trees, or I just make myself self-aware of my environment. So that gets me out of my mind of thinking about the future, or thinking about what I have to do later that day, or thinking about something that happened earlier that day. I bring myself back to the present moment. And that's the only way you can be aware, is if you're observing those thoughts and learning how to master those thoughts, to train yourself to always think positive in any situation. That's how you become self-aware of your mind. And throughout life, you're going to need this skill forever. Because there's times when you're not aware. Like I said, it's easy for my mind to go like that. Like, I can be in the moment, but then thinking about something I got to do. So I do this all day long. I tell myself, get in the present moment, list your blessings, be here in the now, because the present moment is a gift. That's why they call it the present. And this moment is only, you will never live this moment again. So why waste time being in your mind and not enjoying the present moment? So I also do, like I said in my other videos, meditation. It's perfect for being aware of your thoughts. You're listing all the good thoughts, the bad thoughts, and just being aware of what's going on in your life at that current moment. Yoga, you're doing the same thing. You're being self-aware not only of your mind, but of your body as well. So those are two great techniques to implement if that's something that you're into, to help you control your mind. And then let's get into self-awareness with our own actions. As human beings, it's easy for us to make actions without, thinking about it. And sometimes you have to sit yourself down and think about the actions that you're making in your life currently. Is this affecting you in a positive way or a negative way? And being self-aware of the things that you need to work on and how you're living your life. Are these actions going to get you somewhere in the future? So you have to be self-aware of the things that you're doing currently and the actions that you're making for your future or for your life. Whether it's you're trying to do something for your career, are your actions matching up to where you want your career to go? Or if you're trying to get into shape, you need to have self-awareness of the actions you're doing for your body. Are you eating junk? Are you working out? Are you getting enough rest? Are you drinking enough water? That's all having self-awareness in the actions you're making. You can't say you want to do something but not have the actions to add up. with what you want. So you're not going to get the results without having the actions. And then, last but not least, self-awareness with dealing with other people. Sometimes in life, we can get into some tough situations with other people when we're not self-aware of our own actions. This goes with a significant other, friends, a stranger, a coworker. We have to deal with people all day long, so we need to be self-aware of our own actions when dealing with other people. I know a good one for me is being self-aware with, coworkers or strangers. Some people can be really mean, and we have to learn how to not take that personally and not to let our emotions take over us, because we can instantly snap back at someone because they're being mean to us. So we just need to be self-aware and know how to control our actions with dealing with other people. Also, in relationships, if you have a significant other, you have to know when you're doing something right or when you're doing something wrong, and you have to know how to confess when there's things that you have to work on in your relationship, or things when you messed up. You have to be self-aware, because if not, you'll always be playing the victim, and you'll always be expecting people to cater to your needs. But you have to know how to cater to other people, and also know when you are the one that is in fault. And I learned this on my journey as well, the things that I need to work on. I'm a very emotional person, so I can take things very seriously. So in any relationship, whether it's a friendship, relationship, or a relationship with a stranger, I have to take myself out and be self-aware that I am emotional, and I have to learn how to not take things so personally. So like I said, self-awareness is just good with dealing with people, because we deal with people all day. It's easier for us to react to impulse and go off on someone, or to think that you're right, but sometimes you're not right, and you have to be self-aware that somebody else's opinion can be right, or you can be right. But at the end of the day, you can't always just be the one to act on something without thinking about it and being self-aware of what you're about to say or your actions. Think about what you're going to say before you say it, because sometimes if we don't become self-aware of what we're about to say, it can hurt someone, or the things that you say, you can't get it back. So just be self-aware when dealing with other people. Like I said, friendships, in a friendship, a relationship, any relationship with somebody you meet throughout the day, just have some self-awareness when talking with people and dealing with people. And have self-awareness of your own emotions and knowing what makes you tick, so you don't instantly respond and say something you might regret. So I hope my tips on self-awareness for the mind and on actions and relationships help you. Like I said, having self-awareness is so powerful. You're going to need this for the rest of your life, so you have to learn how to be self-aware. And I hope you guys have an amazing week filled with blessings and positivity. And thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for watching my video, as always.